It's now time to switch to DC Spotlight, where the hostess is beautiful Miss Alicia Tara. DC Spotlight was founded by Mrs. Seema Arora Tara. If you would like to be a guest on DC Spotlight, do not hesitate to give our studios a call. Today, Miss Alicia has alongside her a representative from Ekal Vidyalaya. His good name is Sunil. Let's meet him and hear out their dialogue.
Hello everyone and welcome to DC Spotlight. The objective of our show is to spotlight various businesses, professionals, and services in the greater Washington, D.C. area. I'm your hostess, Alicia Tara, and today we have a very impressive and well-respected young man in the community, Mr. Sunit Ishairzay, who is a philanthropist and advisor of the very noble Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation. Sunil is a serial entrepreneur who started business ventures and sold them. He had a call center and a BPO in India that he sold in 2008. From the proceeds, he purchased land in the USA and started a construction and development business. He took the profits from this business to run his nonprofit, Earthopia, which is focused on finding appropriate technologies for integrated holistic rural development in India, working with Ekal. So, Sunilji, what is the main purpose of Ekal?
So Ekal is an organization that works in India, and they're mainly in integrated holistic village development. And they are based on the principles of Mahatma Gandhi and Swami Vivekananda of creating a self-reliant India. And they work in 5 verticals, the first one being education. And education, mainly literacy, focused on reading, writing, and arithmetic. The second one is healthcare, or Arogya, Ekal Arogya, which is focused on health education, so teaching the villagers how to, health and hygiene, and mainly focused on preventive healthcare. And also one of the main projects they have is the anemia eradication, which is one of the leading issues with women in India, and especially at childbirth. And then the third one is empowerment. In empowerment, what they're trying to do is get the local villagers to be more involved in the politics and also in the governing. So, like, for example, they work on helping the villagers get the processes that were supposed to be for them from the government and through the RTI, which is a Right to Information Act. The other thing they try to do is engage the voters to get out and vote for for people that are alignment with their political ideas. And the next is development. Now, development is focused on skills development, helping the village youth to learn and skills that can help solve some of the problems in the village. And also the development works in connectivity. So this is electricity, internet connectivity, water management, road connectivity, so all these areas. And also one of the main areas there is the Digital India programs that are being released. And then finally, of course, is sanskar, or value and moral education. Now that's basically focused on community building, helping the villagers to build a community. And the main thing over there is they work on eradicating addiction. A lot of the villagers, because of depression and a lot of issues like that, are turning to alcohol and drug abuse. I mean, you probably have heard of what's going on in Punjab and all that. So one of the key areas is to help these farmers to overcome addiction so they can have a better community.
That's amazing how you guys are helping so much in the villages and just around India. Okay, Sunilji, how long have you been an advisor for Ekal DC?
So I started with Ekal in 2014, so roughly about 3 years. And I've been working here in the USA, DC, and in India.
That's awesome. And how, such a short time, you guys did so many great things. Sunilji, what other charitable services does Ekal provide?
So Ekal's main focus is in India, where they are running about 55,000 village schools and health programs, also skills development. But they're also quite involved in the community here in the US. Like in DC, we do projects that help the local community, like SAT prep for the India diaspora students. We also do road cleaning projects. We do a Seva program at connected with the Gurdwaras, where we do langar on certain occasions. So it's the main goal and vision of ECOL is community building and community responsibility. And then also even now with what happened with the 2 hurricanes, there are ECOLs on the front lines in Florida and also in Houston, helping the communities build the local education facilities that got destroyed.
It's awesome that you guys are helping in America and in India. You guys are all over, and that's awesome. So Sunilji, what inspired you to become an advisor for ECOL, and how does one get involved with ECOL?
That's a very good question. So how I inspired to join ECOL was I'm originally from Afghanistan. And my family's been working in Afghanistan in many aspects, but mainly in education. And we were help build schools and bring education to Afghanistan to basically transition the current youth from being soldiers to good citizens. And the focus mainly has been in the infrastructure-based education projects, building large buildings and schools, and hoping the children would come and study. But that did not work. We built all these schools, but we have no enrollment. And as you can see, Afghanistan has one of the lowest literacy rates currently, and especially in the girls. So what I had ventured out was looking for the best education model. And in the process, I met with Shashiji here, the president of ECOL DC, and found that ECOL is one of the best education systems for rural. And the reason it works is it builds on the premise of what Swami Vivekananda said, that if a child can't go to education, the education must come to the child. And by doing this, what ECOL does is it works in the remote villages and adapts to the current environment and bringing the education as it's needed. So if the children can't come learn in the mornings, they hold the classes at night. And the classes are held under a tree or in the field houses. And so they're accommodating the needs of the village. So by doing this, they're bringing not only education to the children and the way it's easy to bring and for the children to learn, but also it's holistic. So they're covering all the areas. Like in the traditional education systems from the U.S., that's they leave out a lot of areas like skills development and value teaching.
It's amazing how you guys go around and just accommodate each and every student and make sure everyone gets an education. And it's also so awesome that you guys are helping both boys and girls in this organization.
Yeah, and it's great opportunity for everybody to get involved. And one of the easiest ways to get involved with ECOL is to just go to our website. It's ekal.org or ekaldc.org, and sign up as a volunteer or sponsor a school or a special project. And the money that you give goes 95% of that money goes directly to the village. So when you sponsor a school or sponsor a special project like the Village Education, Digital India project, or Digital ECOL project, all that money goes to actually what the project is doing. And so it's very easy, just go to ekal.org.
That's amazing. I'm sure the viewers would love to donate, especially since 95% of it goes straight to ECOL. What projects are you guys currently doing with ECOL and your organization, Earthopia?
So Earthopia is mainly focused on finding appropriate technologies that work in the villages. So we have right now a handful of projects that we're working directly with ECOL. The first one was rolling out the first digital ECOL, which was in a village called Karanjo, where we brought in an internet tower, solar electricity, and tablets. So we brought in the electricity first, which was solar power, because that's the only thing that worked in that area. Then we brought in an internet tower to bring internet, and then we tested a whole bunch of different ways to have the local farmers and villagers use this. And what we did is we went around giving tablets and teaching them how to look up weather reports, how to look up, like what's happening in their area, how to look up information on what's available for their community. And for the children, there was a whole bunch of tools that were put there to teach them English, teach them, basic computer literacy. So in all these different areas, we, basically brought tools for the villagers that were helping them leapfrog into education and development. The second thing we brought was a Pico projector, which is a small projector that runs on a battery that uses very little electricity, and also you can download the programs right onto the projector without having to bring another, like a laptop or something with it. And we take the projectors, and with that we're doing education for the children, teacher training, and also we're doing health education and hygiene. And then the other big project that we're really focused on is seed banks, because one of the biggest issues the farmers have is they are being manipulated with the seeds. And what it is, these big corporations come and sell them the seeds, and they have to get big loans. And because of that, if 1 year they have a failure, then they have a loss. So with that, what we do is we created a seed bank, so where the indigenous seeds are there, and they don't need fertilizers or pesticides to grow these seeds. And these seeds can be used over and over again. So just helping the farmers become more self-reliant. And then finally, one of the biggest projects we have is we're looking at bringing tablets, and this is somewhere people can donate to all the villagers. And through these tablets, again, like I explained earlier in the digital ACLE program, is we're giving training, we're letting the children educate themselves, and we're letting the farmers have tools to learn about farming and do more innovative farming. So these are some of the projects that we're doing. But again, we like to get people involved, and go to ACLE and come look in the local chapter, DC chapter, join us, and help us out. You can help us here or in India.
These are some awesome projects. Sunilji, I can see you are very passionate about ACLE. Your services for ACLE are definitely an asset to the DC metro area, and both are motherland, India. Thank you so much, Sunil, for sharing such valuable information with us.
Thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you, Alicia, and looking forward to working with you.
Awesome. You're most welcome for coming here to DC Spotlight, and we wish you and your team super success in all you do. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on our show, we will always welcome you on DC Spotlight. And I'm your host, Alicia Tara, phone 571-408-9677, or email dcspotlight1010@gmail.com.